Welcome everyone. Ragnarok here with part 8 of my Mortal Empire's High Elves campaign recap series. Right, today's battle, we're going to be fighting Skaven down here in the jungle. Basically, what's going on while Wuthwan is under constant attack by dwarves and dark elves. Tyrion is down here in the jungle now that the vampire coast is defeated. Is focusing on weeding out the Skaven here in the jungle. So Tyrion and his army go deeper into the jungle ahead of everyone and just start basically sacking and looting and clearing the way for the rest of the forces. In this one, at the Mine of the Bearded Skulls, I think it's called, Tyrion manages to catch up to Lord Troke. So this is probably the pivotal battle. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Skaven were more of a nuisance than anything else. They do strike some tough blows against us at certain points, but nothing that wasn't too difficult for us to recover from. But in this one, Tyrion and Troke go head to head, so enjoy. Alright, so here we go. We've got classic matchup between Tyrion and Lord Troke. This composition for Tyrion's army is sort of my middle game army that I used. You get the discount with the silver helms, so it's pretty cheap to have a lot of them in the army. And then the dragons give them a little bit of extra muscle. So we're going to be outnumbered by quite a bit here against the Skaven forces, and there's a few elite units in Troke's army. So just position up towards the top of the map there. Gonna try and swing around and see if we can circle them. Now, definitely one of the aspects of my gameplay, the micromanagement, especially with cavalry, is definitely something that needs some work. So we're gonna see how well I'm able to keep up here with the Skaven. So Tyrion right into the fight right away. Just he's obviously going to be key in winning this battle.
Onwards to victory. Onward, striking for the greater good.
Yeah, just pretty much just sending all the silver helms in there right away. Some of them getting into trouble. Those range units for the Skaven, I think they're the Death Globe. I'm not even sure what they're called. Something. Just got a nice waterfall there. Yeah, it would be kind of cool if you could actually push units into that. These guys are stuck in combat with the rat ogres. And then our giants getting some good work done here as well.
No mercy.
Now, one of the things that I find difficult with cavalry is, well, once you get them into combat, it's really tricky to get them out of combat. I know everybody's always, cycle charge, but yeah, once they get into combat, it's a little bit tough to get them out sometimes. Anyway, some of the units that have taken damage already, I'm just pulling them back in a reserve. They're at the top of the map, and trying to keep our forces together if we can. Doom wheel. Alright, so just leaving the Star Dragons on their own. Trying to keep them healed. A lot of silver helms have gone down already. You see, these units are in a little bit of rough shape.
We advance.
Already sustained a number of casualties.
Sign up. Attack.
And the Star Dragons are going to be able to carry this fight for the most part. Trying to isolate this Doom Wheel.
Lakoi.
Winds of magic rise!
Yeah, I don't know if this is an effective use of the Silver Helms here. I mean, like, only a few of them are in combat. I've got so many of them over there. Could definitely probably use some to get in behind here, while especially seeing as the Star Dragons are being targeted there. But instead, I'd like to pull them over this way. I'm not even sure where Tyrion's gotten to, so I'm sure he's in there somewhere in the thick of things. It's really hard to spot the enemy general as well, where Lord Scroll is. Remember too, this is a full stack we're up against, plus a garrison, so in a decent sized force. There's I don't think that's Troke. I think that's one of the agents actually. Okay. Yeah, another thing that in this battle, it looks like I'm not using the dragons to their maximum effectiveness. Haven't used a lot of the breath attacks here, which would definitely be really helpful. And I mean, you've got these huge blobs here that will be perfect targets for that sort of thing. So, and yeah, the cavalry really, I think, probably had an opportunity to really surround him, but yeah, haven't used them to the maximum effectiveness. It's just a mess of rats and giant rats and cavalry. A couple dragons mixed in there.
Bend to my will!
For the king.
Definitely taking some casualties here, but it looks like we're pushing through them. Actually being flanked there
I shall.
behind, so
Orders received. Lakoi. As you say, the king.
I mean the dragons are definitely doing the bulk of the work here. There's not really too much that they can do. This is gonna hurt. Ooh. Okay, I think it looked worse than it was. Still, a lot of good soldiers, a lot of silver helms have gone down here in this fight. Probably could have fought this one much better. Just not really doing a lot of cycle charging, and didn't really do a good job of surrounding the enemy forces either. In all honesty though, this battle, I didn't really have too much of a strategy going in. I just, yeah, wanted to use brute force to be able to win it, which, you know, is probably going to get us the victory here, but we're going to suffer, well, we've already suffered a lot of casualties in the first place, so.
Annihilate them.
But yeah, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do a few of these replays, is just to take a second look at some of my gameplay and just see where I can improve and see where I can get better. Definitely lots of room for improvement. It's looking like there's not a lot left of the Skaven army. As bad as I played this one, still managed to eke out a victory here. Pyrrhic victory. We don't really need to run them down because it's a settlement. And luckily we didn't lose any units completely, so managed to get the victory, which is the most important part, obviously. Alright, so now with Troke defeated, Tyrion spends a little bit more time down here in Lustria, but I start making preparations to get him moving back towards Lustria, or sorry, back towards Uthwan. We're just really under siege, and the defender of Uthwan is definitely needed back home to help protect the homeland against the Dark Elves, the Dwarves, and Chaos is not too far away as well. Chaos is coming on the horizon, so yeah, I would send him back, and it leaves a couple generals here just to sort of basically mop up what remains of the Skaven here in the jungle. Takes a little while, takes a fair bit of time, but yeah, like I said, the Skaven give us a few problems here and there, but nothing really too substantial, just more of a nuisance than anything else. And we're able to over time just secure the jungle and take it under control. But yeah, anyway guys, episode or part 9 of this recap series is next. We've only got 2 more episodes of this series. Thank goodness. I'm just really looking forward to getting back onto campaign and just finishing this campaign. So anyway, thanks for watching guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Ragnarok out.